I don't plan to be with you long, but I want to touch base on this subject of our dependence on the government and other entities for our livelihood. But before we begin, for those of you especially who know me, put your hand in front of you and blow. Do it again. Did you feel that? Guess what? That's you. Hold your hand up. Take the other finger on either side. Touch it. That's you. This is me. Me. When all of us were born and we came out of our mother's womb, we came out alone. When we all die, after this thing called life is over, this clinical physiological life, when it's done, we die alone. Irrespective of how we die, we still die alone. While we are here, it is incumbent, it is imperative that we take care of ourselves as individuals as best as we possibly can. That's our responsibility. Fundamentally, it is not the responsibility of a government or an outside entity to provide for us the things that we are able to provide for ourselves. Notwithstanding, people who have conditions that they cannot control, who have circumstances that they cannot control, who have predispositions that they cannot control, those are the only exceptions. This is when a government, as it were, can step in and assist those people who don't have any other means, literally don't have any other means to provide for themselves. Other than that, it is my responsibility to take care of myself, yours to take care of yours. This includes, from a fiduciary or a financial / economical standpoint, from a spiritual standpoint, from a physical health standpoint. If I didn't already say, I did say fiduciary or economical. In other words, we must take care of ourselves. We've gotten to a point in our society, in our world, where we depend too much on when my check comes from this company, when my retirement, my disability comes from this company or from the government. I'm waiting on my this, my that. But those are other entities, even though you may have paid into some of these things and you expect a retirement benefit, a military benefit, some benefit at the end. I understand that. But what if those things were to break down? What if those sources were to dissolve and go away? What if they were to freeze for a while? Where do you stand? Where will you stand? Do you have a backup plan? Do you have a secondary plan in place? Think on these things. Okay? This is probably a little bit deeper than it seems on the surface. We're living in those days and times, ladies and gentlemen, where we must think about our future and that of our family. It's that simple. You see what we're going through as far as this thing going around the world right now. You know the name of it, right? All of these extra laws, restrictions, and so forth. What are you doing about your future? I've done several videos over the years about putting away supplies just in case the grid goes down. Are you prepared? Do you have supplies in your home? Don't make an excuse, please. Because if you're making an excuse, if it happened, guess what? What does that put you? You better make a way. We make a way for everything else that we want to do. Save a portion of your income. Put it away. Remember the old expression for a rainy day. Start putting away, saving non-perishable food items, blankets. What else? Fuel, if you need it for a lantern, batteries for flashlights, and so forth. Extra clothing, boots, maybe a couple of duffel bags and book bags in case you have to have a bug out bag. Am I talking end of the world? No, I'm not. I'm just talking reality. It's that simple. Are you prepared? We just had a little storm here in our city. A little storm. Other people are having it worse than us. Are you prepared? Or do you have to run to the grocery store to be prepared at the last minute? Think on these things. Alright. This is Brother Teacher. Let me know if you're prepared. So long.